This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and I've seen Your Mountain is Waiting, a short animated film from director Hannah Jacobs made last year. It's a relatively silent film that's relatively plotless, following a woman through the melancholy and malaise of her daily life. After a surreal incident at a bar, a chance encounter with a fox pushes her to look at her world in new and fantastic ways, and that there's more to it than the daily grind. That's pretty much all there is to the story, anyways. It's more of a character piece, even though that's a bit of an overstatement given the lack of dialogue or development. Everything that does occur is at least understandable, and once the fox comes into the picture, the actual story doesn't really matter anymore. Nor does it really matter all too much in the greater scheme of things. I suppose the best way to describe it is that there's a beginning and an end, and a clear sense of change within the main character between the two. But the middle of the film is where things kind of become loose. That said, the middle of Your Mountain is Waiting is where the animation really has a chance to shine. It removes itself from the general conventions of cinematic storytelling, going with a free-flowing movement that cleanly segues between locations, no matter how surreal it all becomes. It's an excellent illustration of that idea of looking at the world in a new lens, not to mention the change within the main character. In any case, it seems to primarily be more of an animation showcase and shoving in as many ideas as the filmmakers could think to include. Thankfully, the movie is paced out well enough that this doesn't become a problem, and you aren't swept up and confused by the imagery and motion going on. If anything, it's any subtext within these images that gets superseded by the actual visuals. In any case, the movie at least knows how to handle everything well, and it knows to set you back down gently when the lessons are learned, or however it's supposed to work. And it manages to be both an entertaining journey and a worthwhile animation showcase. Your Mountain is Waiting. Hannah Jacobs, 2021. 4 stars. I'd recommend watching it. I'd rank it between The Great Fair and Saint Making on my list of short films from 2021, putting it in my top 10. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. I had a feeling this would happen when I started ranking shorts from last year. Eventually the top 10 would get thrown out of whack. I'll just deal with the mess later.